So I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that one of the most decisive and just down the middle franchises among fans would be the Transformers franchise. Now either way you look at it, you either love it or you hate it. There's just nobody in the middle of these. Now if another franchise that kind of started around the same time and didn't fare so well was of course the G.I. Joe movies. Now those were let's just say not so good. Well, the first one really wasn't that good. I would say the second one was a much better improvement and way better and closer to what the cartoon would give us. And I genuinely do like the second G.I. Joe movie. Now, as many of you already know, just a couple months ago, maybe even a year ago at this point, there was an announcement by Hasbro to cross over G.I. Joe, ROM Space Knight, and a few other franchises down the road into a shared cinematic universe. Now, obviously, Hasbro also owns Transformers, and many people were wondering why isn't that the one that everything kind of just kicks off of, since Transformers is already getting its own expanded universe anyway, so you might as well just combine everything and double down. Well, this week, the director of the new XXX movie, DJ Caruso, got to talk about that a little bit. Essentially, he was hired to write G.I. Joe 3 back in January of 2015. And during the initial scripts, towards the end of the movie, we would actually see the Transformers show up, and it would be the official start of the shared universe, with everything kind of being set up there. And he had this to say, and I quote, "Well, yeah, but they're not really ready to do G.I. Joe meets Transformers yet. That's exactly what they should do, but they're not ready to do that because it's the first script that I was developing. The two worlds sort of collided at the end, and when you read it, you were like, we're not going to be ready to do this yet. They will eventually collide the two worlds, and it's probably when Michael Bay decides he's done with the Transformers." So obviously there's pretty much everything you need to know. They have a script, they want to do it, they probably really desperately want to do it because it would help G.I. Joe boost up, and they could really already use all that help, with all the other franchises. But essentially what he's saying is, I think also that, Michael Bay, it's his Transformers movies, and as long as he keeps signing on, he's not going to sign on to do any of these other crossovers because he sees the Transformers as his own thing that he's making, right? And then they're kind of looking at it going, well, we can't lose him because he's guaranteed money. So they're kind of just sitting there. And probably what I assume is going to happen if they don't do G.I. Joe 3, they're just going to reboot it outright pretty soon and just hopefully tie that one in down the road. So you guys let me know your thoughts on this, and would you want to see this crossover in the movies?